Nick Hawkins outside my house, West Ham Fan TV. Just watched the Chelsea West Ham game. It was West Ham 3, Chelsea 2. JP, we wasn't expecting that, mate.
Absolutely not. I mean, the highest scoring game of the day as well, for that matter. You know, Arsenal are the only people keeping a clean sheet. First half, I thought we pushed well. I thought it was the fight that we've been lacking for a good few weeks now. Even, you know, not just the week itself, but beforehand as well. You know, for example, you know, we didn't show that much of a fight. We played well against Arsenal away, but we didn't show half as much fight as we did then. And likewise, we should have done it last week. Showed a bit more fight against Spurs, but I got into a bit of an argument while I was doing my live chat, mate, with a good mate of mine about Soucek's first goal being ruled off. That was unbelievable. I could not believe that the officials had the audacity, to say the least, to say that the fact that it was because Antonio was blocking the keeper's view. Where exactly? When you see the replays, he runs into his own player before he sees anything from Antonio. It was absolutely shocking decision, but at the same point, fair play to Soucek to come back and try and fight, and then he got his goal as well. The Chelsea penalty, I can see both sides. It's a dive, but it is a foul from Diop, unfortunately, leaving his leg trailing a little bit. But that's all you need nowadays in the Premier League, a couple of inches, and it's a penalty. But that's a dive, left, right, and centre. Likewise, I mean, it's a bit of a 50-50 between Rudiger and Antonio for the second half as well, when Rudiger pulled him down just before our second, if I remember correctly. But before Antonio scored. Great pass up by Declan and Fornals up to Bowen, and then back in for Antonio. Great play, brilliant play. The second goal from Chelsea, again, little bit dubious in the build up to it. A lot of things weren't. That ref had no balls for the majority of the time. Every single time. And we were fouled. It was play on. Antonio in the first half, blatant foul. Like we were saying just before we went live, Alonso should have been sent off for that massively intent to scrape down Bowen's Achilles tendon. Nothing. And then, but you know, and then, as I say, but some very, very, for once, I never thought I'd ever say this, mate, but for once, 2 substitutions was all we needed. Great idea to take off Lanzini and bring Wilshere on. Contentious to bring off Bowen, to be honest with you.
But it worked.
Absolutely, it worked completely. So, but it was, you know, and I still think Antonio should have come off at half time and had Silva on.
Do you think that we've written off too many players? I mean, Yarmolenko was brilliant when he came on tonight. He was, you know, he was laying the ball off well. He had good strength. You know, we know he's capable of that, but you know, we're sort of writing him off for injury and all of that sort of thing. But do you think we've written off too many people before? You know, we haven't seen Yarmolenko since the end of lockdown. We haven't really seen Wilshere. We haven't, you know, we haven't seen a midfield without Mark Noble. Which I thought was a huge call bomb, but it worked.
Yeah, but we needed something. We needed a shake-up. You know, you couldn't have gone 3 games with pretty much exactly the same formations and tactics. Yeah, I agree. I know he's played after this, but it doesn't feel like we've seen him since he scored against Everton in exactly the same way that he scored tonight. If you know, I know. Say when it came up on the telly saying it was his 4th goal this season, I was like, really? I don't remember seeing him at any other point. But yeah, I mean, we have. I mean, we know what Wilshere's capable of. But you know, we've written him off because of his injury record. But at the same point, it was nice to see both of them get a run out. Desperately needed. We just need to bring on a striker, and that really would have put the game to death. I mean, I thought Chelsea were just cheating every which way but loose. Every single thing was going their way until Willian got booked. What was it, like 60 or 75 minutes in or whatever it was? But overall, very, very happy, but we're not out of the woods yet, mate. If we see that fight for the next 3 to 4 games, then I'll be able to relax a bit more.
Okay, JP, thank you very much.
Cheers, fella.
Cheers, mate.